Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on outcomes which are not equal. In an earlier video, we saw how tossing a coin has two outcomes and they both have the same chance of occurring. So tossing a head, one chance in two; tossing a tail, one chance in two. When a die is tossed, each of the numbers have the same chance of appearing. That is, the probability that a 2 appears is 1 over 6, and that's the same for every other number. When the spinner is put in motion, it has an equal chance of landing on any of the numbers. So the probability that it will land on any one of those numbers is 1 over 8. And the probabilities are all the same. Outcomes that are not equal. There are many situations in life where the outcomes of any given event are not equal. We will now look at some examples on the following slides. Example 1. In the above box there are 3 purple marbles and 2 red marbles. The lid is closed and the box is shaken. If you close your eyes and the lid is opened, what is the probability of picking a purple marble? What is the probability of picking a red marble? Now the probability of picking a purple marble has to be 3 out of 5 because there's 1, 2, 3 purples, 5 marbles altogether, so it's 3 over 5. The probability of picking a red marble is 2 over 5 because there are only 2 red marbles and 5 marbles altogether. We can see clearly that each outcome has a different chance of occurring. See that? Different probabilities. For the spinner, what is the chance of landing on a blue? Okay, if we spin the wheel or spin the arrow, well, there's only one blue. And there are 8 sectors. There are 8 different sectors there. So the probability of landing on a blue is 1 over 8. What is the chance of landing on a red? The probability of landing on a red is 2 over 8 because there are 2 red sectors, so it's 1 over 4. So you can see that the probability of landing on that colour and then the probability of landing on this colour, they're different. Okay, so the probabilities are not equal. What is the chance of landing on a bee? Now in this spinner here we have 8 different sectors. So when the arrow is put in motion, the chance of landing on a bee, well, there's only one bee, there it is there, so it's 1 over 8. Now, what about the letter E? Well, since there are 3 E's, 1, 2, 3, you have a much better chance of landing on an E. So the chance of landing on an E is 3 over 8. So you can see those probabilities are not equal. Here's another spinner which has 1 letter and 9 numbers. What is the chance of landing on a letter? Well, that has to be 1 on 10 because here it is. There's only 1 letter and you've got 10 possibilities, so it's 1 over 10. What is the chance of landing on a number? Well, there are 9 numbers, 10 possibilities altogether, so it's 9 over 10. So you can see the possibility or the probability of landing on a number is much greater than the probability of landing on a letter, so the probabilities are not equal.